We are live,
Hi, guys.
from two different places in the world that are not that far apart.
hmm
From Florida and Maryland. Nice to be with you all.
Yeah, it
It's been
is.
a day of utter chaos around here.
Definitely.
Our plant order was stalled. It sat in the belly of a transport airplane on a tarmac in Indianapolis for 24 hours. Actually, I think maybe a little, 24 hours exactly. Sat in the belly of a plane on a hot tarmac in Indianapolis for 24 hours. We finally got the order today, and we have already been given credit for it. It was a bust. So what it does is it slows us down because orders we would have been able to get out this week, we will not be able to get out until next week. It primarily affects the stem plant order. Most of the rest of the orders will go out um, on Friday for Monday delivery. So all of the specialty plant orders and the rooted plant orders plus individual plant orders, dirt and supplement. All of that will go out Friday for a Monday delivery. We do not ship on Thursday because it gets tied up for the weekend. So it takes 4 days to get there rather than two. By shipping on Friday, you get it Monday. Wherever you are, unless you're local, then you'll get it on Saturday. So anyway, that's the current game plan. Dina, hello. How are you?
Doing good.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
I can't hear her.
Can you guys
Oh,
hear me?
I'm but now
If
I
you
can't
can hear
hear
me,
you.
please comment in the comments below.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you good. Mm.
I cannot hear you.
How about now?
God.
One sec. I'm going to
Work
try
out.
Discord. They can hear me. So everybody in the chat, all you guys can hear me.
They
Okay.
were when it came online.
Mm-hmm. Hmm. Everyone in chat can hear me. I'm letting Father Fish know through Discord that all you
Yeah,
guys can hear me.
I can hear you now.
Oh, you can hear me? Awesome.
Yeah. The wrong speaker was up.
Hey, it happens.
Yeah, it doesn't happen because I do it though. It's the
Yeah, it's just me.
gremlins. It's the gremlins that have
Mhm.
invaded my tower. That's what it is. They're in there all the time screwing around with
Right?
everything.
That's the
Boggles
problem I have with my Windows computer. There's a lot of gremlins that live in there, and I'm going to take it to the Geek Squad to eradicate them. That's what I'm hoping to do this weekend. And it's
Chris
new. Why
Johnson.
is it doing it?
Yeah, God only knows. Let's
Right?
give Chris a wrench here. Okay, I think I've got the link posted, pinned, whatever. I do. The link is pinned. Tonight is show and tell night. So we're going to be looking at each other's tanks and Cornwall and um, Erie are going to be poking fun at everybody. I
It's
had
their
a
hobby.
thought. I had a thought earlier. Um, there are several characters who are rather gremlin-esque who invade my live streams, have been doing so for years. I thought it might be great fun to do something with them that would be of a comedic value.
And that could be interesting.
Yeah, speaking of which, we have a new video that is making my editor totally nuts. It's coming out probably tomorrow. I may hold it till the weekend.
Mhm.
It is well, I use the term comedic value. It has comedic value. It's a video I did 3 years ago about um, fungi. Did a video about fungi, which actually only received about 2,000 views. So I
Oh,
looked
wow.
at that. Somebody had commented on it. It's a fun video, really, really fun. But like a lot of things, it got lost. So we're resurrecting it and doing it as an AI kind of highly modified um, piece of satire. It should be great fun, and it'll be out this weekend. And I think it'll be called Fungi or something like that. Have a
Looking
word
forward
with
to it.
aquariums, animals, and me. Is from New Zealand.
Wow, that's awesome.
And where are Dumb and Dumber? The fungi rat. Yeah, Armors, they're talking about the fungi. It really is. It's going to be nuts. It is it has a disembodied cartoon head of Father Fish
Mhm.
with I haven't heard any of the music background. I've asked him to do Tchaikovsky level music, just or hard rock,
Yeah.
something jarring. We'll see what he comes up with. He's usually a genius about such stuff. Um, it should be fun. We'll see how it goes. Um, Curiously, YouTube is dying all around us. I don't know if anybody really tracks this. I do. But views across the board for
Mhm.
the entire fish fam are down 75% over where they were in December.
That's wild.
Prob- Probably down substantially more than that. In December, I was at almost 200,000 views a day.
Mhm.
I am now at little better than 25,000 views a day. It's dropping like a stone, and every day it goes down, and it has nothing to do with the quality of the videos, with the content, with anything else. It simply is that the YouTube algorithm is not putting the video in front of as many people as it was 6 months ago.
Mhm.
Or no, and it's not just me, it is every single person who has a good sized channel, every single person with a larger channel in the fish fam.
Yes.
We're being as a group, we are being just cut off at the knees.
Yeah. And it's not just the really large channels. It's like my channel. I've been trying to figure out. It's like, okay, why instead of getting thousands of views, am I getting hundreds of views? What am I doing wrong? And then I got to looking at my content. My content's actually better than when I started. So actually, I'm
Right.
glad that you figured out the problem because I'm still new and learning, and a lot of it's a learning curve.
Well, that's right. And a lot of people who have not been around a while um, are feeling like it's their fault. And if you call up YouTube and talk to them, they'll tell them it's your fault, but it's not. It is everyone. It is across the board. You look at the biggest YouTubers, Joey,
Mhm.
KGB, the biggest YouTubers, Corey,
Yeah.
are down 75% over where they were 6 months ago.
What I'd be curious about is if there's a way to see the stats from last May. I wonder if it could be like a seasonal thing maybe, or if it's just YouTube being unfair, which is a high possibility.
No, I think it's because they've realized they make more money by promoting big fish tubers that have millions of views.
Yeah, that would make
It,
sense.
it's simply the Benjamins. It's
Mhm.
simply a matter of money, which is really the problem with YouTube. Um, YouTube is a money mill. It's a money pit.
Mhm.
Not a money pit. It's a money mill. Probably is a money pit. Truthfully,
Probably.
you know, and they simply find ways to maximize their income. That's all in the
Yeah.
world it is. And all this lip service they pay to creators and helping people, it's all it's all just a cover story. None of it's true. We need we need I don't know what we need. I mean, how do you even do it?
Right.
How do you create something that's going to be fair
Mhm.
and available? I don't know. We've
Oh.
we've, we've got the Discord now has more than 20,000
Mhm.
um, on the Father Fish show, and it's a real busy place.
Yeah, it is.
Um, Unfortunately, it's costing all of the money that comes in on YouTube to keep it going because
Wow.
it doesn't produce anything. So it's kind of the same problem. How in the world do you pay for all this stuff?
Yeah.
I mean, if it weren't for my plant business, I wouldn't be able to do any of the things I'm doing,
Mhm.
including these live streams. I don't know, I'd be shocked how much money I spend doing all this. And I'm really not that big. A quarter of a million is it's a big number, but I don't think I'm in the top 5%. Maybe in the top 10%, maybe. I don't know. All right, enough of that belly aching. Let's do something. Somebody was here and left. I guess they got bored with my rant. Can't much blame them. Let's see what
Everybody
we got.
loves your rants.
Okay, so here is scan this, guys. This is here's here's the fishy song.
Yeah, if you scan this with your phone camera, it'll take you to the fishy song.
There you go.
And this is the new link to the Fatherfish merch shop. It can still be found through fatherfish.fish, but there's also a new link for it. working on new merchandise. If you guys are on Discord, feel free to message me on there if you want something custom.
Yeah, Dina's doing some really, really fun merch. So be sure to jump in on that and be part of it. Nobody here yet. Let's see what's happening in the chat.
Actually, Daniel Ingalls says, "I'm here to listen, FF. Your words are wisdom to our ears."
Huh.
See, I
Well,
told
thank
you your
you.
rants are good.
Really. All right, we got somebody here. Who's this? Ron? Dan Rose. Dan or Don? Dan.
Dan, Father
How are
Fish.
you, Dan? Let me get you up here.
All right.
Nice to see you. How are you?
All right. Father Fish, I have a question.
Yes, sir.
Somebody gave me a 40-gallon breeder tank because they couldn't take care of the fish no more.
Okay.
Now the frame in the front is cracked a little bit on top. I
Can
don't
you
know if I
show
can
us?
show you if you can see it. Do you see it?
Yeah, I see it. It's a 40.
It's like it's in the front and it's in the front, back, and the one side. Do you think that will be stable?
How tall is the tank?
It's pretty high. It's a 40
How high?
gallon.
Well, is it a 40, like a 40 breeder?
Yes,
It's like a
the
40
height.
breeder. So it's
Yeah,
about
it's
10 inches
16.
tall.
Yeah,
Oh, it's taller.
yeah, it's
16.
16.
About
16
size with,
and yeah. You
um,
don't think that will blow out?
it, it should be fine. The issue, there are two issues. Does it have a center brace?
No, I don't have no brace.
Okay. Then I think you're okay. The corners, if the corners are solid, if they're not cracked,
Uh-huh.
then it will hold the glass together.
Okay.
Okay. The cracks on the frame will only be affected by the expansion of the glass, by the bowing, in other words, of the glass. And
Okay.
the fact that there is no center brace means it was not designed with any concern for that issue.
Okay.
Like in the 55 that has a center brace,
Right.
that center brace is critical because it literally holds the front and the back panes together.
All right.
Okay, but in your tank, if there's no built-in center brace, then that's not an issue. It should be fine. I
Okay.
don't think that'll be a problem at all.
Good,
If you
good.
want to test it, put it outside and fill it up.
Fill it up. Okay. Yeah, because
But take
he
it
gave me
outside.
he gave me his fish too, so I had to stick it in my 20-gallon.
Okay. If he had fish in it, it's probably fine.
All right. Yeah, well, he didn't
I
have
mean,
it filled up all the way. He only had it half.
yeah. You can try cementing it at the crack. That doesn't always work, but you can certainly do that.
What kind of cement?
Um, that's a very good, like the silicone cement. Not
Silicone.
silicone. No, no. The acrylic.
Okay.
Something that glues plastic, that melts plastic, like an
All right.
acrylic cement. Try that.
I'll
I
do
don't
that.
think it'll be a problem though.
All right, good, because I didn't want to. I just want to get it set up.
Yeah. Well, when you do, come on back and show us.
Yeah, because I want to order plants from you,
Okay.
and then when I get them in, that's when I want to set this up so I can do it all in one shot.
Okay.
But I
Sounds good.
can't
Make
get.
sure you get the supplement too, or the dirt if you can swing that.
If I get the dirt, I can't get the plants together, right?
We can't ship them in the same box, but yeah, we can ship them the same day or within a day or two of each other. The
Okay,
thing
that's
to
how
do
you
is,
do it then.
yeah, the dirt takes longer to get there because we ship it ground because it's cheaper. So it
Okay,
may take 4 days. The plants we try to get to you in 2 days.
2 days.
So if you want to
Well,
order the
I can
dirt and then
order.
a couple days later order the plants, that'll work better.
So for the dirt, how many bags do I have to get for a 40?
Just 155. The
One
55
fifty.
gallon.
Okay,
Yeah, that'll be adequate.
so that'll be enough. So I'll have
It will.
leftover.
You won't have any left over, no. And it might be
Okay,
a little bit less than an inch, but it'll be fine. Then just cap it with 2 inches of sand.
yeah, I got sand.
Yeah, and it'll be perfect. Won't be
Okay,
a problem at all.
all right.
Wonderful. Thank you, Dan. Look forward to
Th-
seeing the tank when it's set up.
Yeah, I'll show you.
Okay. Bye
All
for
right,
now.
thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
All righty. Who is this?
Uh,
Brand?
that nature guy.
Braden. Hi. I'll get you
So
up here.
So this is my 90-gallon aquarium.
Nice.
Okay. Can you turn your camera sideways so we can get a landscape view?
Yeah.
There we go. That's nice. Oh, wow. How cool is that?
Very cool.
Yeah.
I love
So
it.
yeah. So it just practically all planted. Then I have this little shallow area here with all my floaters.
Braden, that's very neat. How did you do that?
So I just put a bunch of wood on top of here, and then I cut like wood to to the perfect length, so it kind of blocks out all of the waves.
That's
And then
But
ingenious.
did you fill in behind it?
yeah. And then I also have a little
I've never
land.
seen, well, let me stop you a minute. I've
Yeah.
never seen that done effectively, and you have done it effectively. So
Thanks.
Yeah,
you're not getting, it's amazing. That's really remarkable.
It took a long.
he did an amazing job on this. I've never seen anything like
I don't know
that.
what happened there.
I know. It's incredible, isn't it?
Yeah. And then do you see those roots coming from there?
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's a little tree coming out.
What kind of
That's
tree?
it's
What is
a
it?
it's a black willow tree.
Oh, my
Wow.
word. Really? How cool is that?
Yeah. Yeah.
This is a remarkable tank.
Yes, it
Have you,
is.
have you posted it on our Discord channel yet?
No.
Please do. It
And then
may
I
be
have some
something.
tadpoles.
It may be something we would like to include in our book. It's
Oh,
that
thanks.
it's that remarkable.
yeah, I definitely spent a few months doing this.
I believe it. Well,
Yeah.
it's a 90, you said, so it's a really
Yeah.
big tank. And you've
Mhm.
got
Yeah.
what native? You have native fish in it. What kind of
Yeah.
fish?
So I have bluegill. I have killifish. I have I have emerald shiners. I have the sicklebacks, and then I
Oh
have
my!
some tadpoles. Like right there, there's one
Honestly,
gnawing on some algae. But yeah,
wow!
and most of these plants I got like floating up in some pond.
Native
Like
plant.
all of the dwarf hairgrass. I think that's all dwarf hairgrass on the bottom there. But
I am so impressed.
Yeah, me too.
That
thanks.
is just remarkable. Yeah,
Yeah.
when you get over on Discord, get a hold of Tommy D, and show this to him. Make sure he sees it. It'll blow his mind. He's the editor for our book. and we're looking for really extraordinary natural aquariums.
And that
think
was
we're
definitely
lucky.
extraordinary. Yeah, I think we did too.
Yeah. Well, that's cool. We'll be seeing more of Braden, I'm sure.
Definitely.
Pretty cool.
Oh,
Oh, hi there, NC.
I'm back. I don't know if this is gonna work. I'm putting it sideways, right?
Um, try the other one. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's not working.
Yeah, sometimes it just doesn't want to flip.
Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah.
Just
Well, I just want to give you guys a quick little update on my tank.
okay.
So, and also we have a ick outbreak
Oh
in the
no.
beta tank.
Look at this.
So I have it at 80, 89 degrees right now, 87 something, I don't know.
Okay.
But it's pretty warm, and I'm just following your instructions. I
You got,
did put methylene blue in there.
it won't hurt anything. You got ick in there?
Yeah.
Yeah. How long you had the temperature up?
Like a few days.
Okay. Yeah, it should be cleared up in another day or two.
So this is the culprit right here that brought the ick. I bought him from the pet store for my breeding projects. It's a bristle
Oh
nose,
well.
and he's being a little
Yep.
pest and brought the ick in it.
So it's not in your main tank then.
No, it's not. It's not in my
Well,
breeder
that's
tank, at least.
wonderful. Good for you. So you quarantined them when you got them.
Yep. And this is one of my favorite longfins babies. I might keep him.
He's pretty.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah. And this is the super red breeding colony. I got 3 of them in here.
Wow. Very cool. Yeah, I saw some babies the last time you were up. Just knocked my socks off.
Yeah, and right here you could see that blue-eyed lemon bristle nose, and I know it's a male because you could see the bristles barely.
Oh, nice. Right. Right. Huh.
And
Very.
should I put pebbles in here, like little pebbles?
You can if you want. It certainly won't hurt anything. It'll change the look. You probably like the look of it. Yeah, I like to do that. It's fine to do it.
This is my favorite plant I got from you. It's beautiful. I love the
What
baby
is it?
tears.
Get up tight. Oh, it's a bacopa, I think.
It's the
Nice.
baby tears.
Oh, it's a baby tears. Okay. Very nice.
So I really appreciate you sending me those. And
You
I also
betcha.
made a YouTube video about it. Did you see that yet?
I did. Thank you. Yes.
Yeah. I know it's not getting much views. Maybe if everyone can help me out and take a look.
Yeah. Post your link to the video
Yeah.
in the chat.
That's my
And we'll
pistogramma. He's doing much better now. He was bottom sinking for like a week. And then
wow.
he's live laying. He's coming to the camera.
Look at that. Certainly is.
That's awesome.
Very nice. That's
It's
cool.
a male, I
Thank you
think.
so much. And
Yeah.
say nice to see you.
Yeah. Thank you so much,
Make
Father
sure
Fish.
make sure you post that link on the chat.
Okay. All right. Thanks, Father
Pretty.
Fish.
Pretty. Thank you so much.
Hey,
Bye
see
for
you guys.
now.
Bye.
Bye bye.
That's just
All
awesome.
right. Isn't that fun? Yeah.
Yeah. Make sure to
Yeah.
post your link.
Justin.
Hey, how's it going, Father Fish?
Good. How are you?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. Just got back from the store. I bought a couple of angelfish for the first time. I bought like every fish there is, but I've never bought an angelfish because I've always been afraid that they're gonna attack stuff. Can you see me or can you see my tanks?
I can see you.
So I have to so I have to turn it around. You can see the tank.
Yeah, perfect. Yes.
Okay, so I was trying to use the flashlight. Let me see if I could set this up so I can use the flashlight as well. Here's the
We lost your mic. You muted yourself. Somehow you're muted. Huh.
Yeah, I can't hear on my end either.
Yeah, there.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
I can hear you now.
Okay, it's weird the way this is set up. I haven't done it this way. Okay, now can you see that way?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, those are 2 angels that I just bought.
Okay.
I'm not sure if I could put them. This tank here, you can see all the duckweed that I got. I love the duckweed because it takes out all the nitrates. I mean, I hardly have to do water changes. I mean, these are. I've got the multiple tank syndrome, so I'm setting up like a bunch of tanks and breeding shrimp. These guys came from. This is a little breeder box from Fluval. It's got the water that comes from the bottom right there. It sucks up the water, and then it flows through the tank. I've got 13 emeralds in here, and I've got almost 20 blue diamonds in there. Have you ever heard of Garden of Eden?
Okay. So where do you want to put the angels? Where are you going to put the angels?
I'm not sure. This tank here doesn't have anything in it. It's been. I don't even know if it needed to be cycled. It's got. I planted it. It's dirted. It's got organic Miracle Grow dirt, and then it's got fluorite on top, which I like because it absorbs the nutrients, right?
The plants look pretty good. Why don't you put them in there?
I wish they were sitting out for a long time looking pretty bad, so they actually look a lot better than they did. It's only been maybe 2 weeks. I've got ram's orange in here. There's a white one and black one and stuff, just to get the
right.
Just to get it. The nitrate level is at.
That'd be
the ammonia is at 0. I haven't tested the nitrate yet, but I tested I tested the ammonia. It's at 0. I was thinking about putting them in there. I mean, in the community tank, there's about 6 pea puffers, and they don't really bother the shrimp, which is weird. But I do have the shrimp separated because they do eat the babies. So you see the baby there? Can you see the orange babies?
You bet.
You can see them?
Yes.
Okay, cool. And then this one's got the reds in them because if you put them together, you get the wild types. That's actually a wild type on the right there. It's I'm trying to get this so it doesn't glare on you. It's hard to see, and plus I put a bunch of snails in there so that I can feed them to the pea puffers. If I just let them loose in the tank, they'll eat every single one in one day. I've got a bunch of guppies. I had the mother guppy got pregnant 3 times in a month, and I put them over. They were over here in the smaller tank, and it's like 2.5 gallons. Yeah, but they're pretty cool. There's like 3 of them left, 3 or 4 of them in there. A couple of shrimp. I was thinking this tank has a freaking leak somewhere, and I don't know where it's at. I picked up some glue. I've got a 30-year-old striped Raphael catfish. I've got if you can see can you see the tail of the Plecostomus?
Yeah, absolutely.
She's lengthwise. She goes from there all the way up to the top. And she comes out a lot. But there's two other striped Raphael catfish in there. There's a rainbow shark right there. There's my what are they called? Black phantom tetras. I've got four of
Oh,
them.
yeah.
I've
Huh.
two blue. There's the albino frog. Can you see him swimming up?
Right.
And there's one of the puffers right there. They just sit there and they look at the shrimp like they're just hungry all day. They just sit there staring at it like they can get to it, but they can't. He's good looking, and I love them. They don't bother anything. There's one of the male guppies. They look good. Oh look, there's one. He's got good color to him. But yeah, with the angels, are they compatible? Like I do RO water, and then I remineralize with GH and KH.
Yeah, they're compatible at that size. They can get big enough to eat neons. But at the size they're at, they're fine pretty much with anything. And they're very compatible.
Okay.
They're not aggressive
Okay, so you
at
think
all.
I can put them in? Okay, so you think I can put them in the community tank?
Yeah, they'll be fine.
Okay. I was gonna I hate to test fish. I mean, I tested everything in this tank. I mean, and it's everything is all the levels are normal. I just don't when I'm eating or uprooting stuff. I still got to plan it. I'm gonna drain this after I talk to you to about here. I'm gonna drain it about 90. Water. It's been in there for I don't know. I think 3 weeks, something like that.
Okay.
Maybe a little more. But anyways, I'm gonna do a 90-degree, 90% water change. I got like a tiger lotus to put in there and a bunch of other plants I want to plant while it's while the
thank
water's
you,
out.
Justin.
I'm gonna
We got a couple other people trying to get in. Let me let you go.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Can the angels survive with the parameters with shrimp like neutral pH? Would they be all right with that? They would.
Yep. Yep.
Okay. Cool.
Yep.
And you still have your plant sale going?
Who's that?
Hello.
The land.
This is coming from the land, Cleveland.
Flip your
So
camera sideways. Let's see if we can get a landscape view. Just turn your camera sideways. Oh my word. We got a tower here. No, it's a tank. Turn it the other way. It's not working.
This is up and down.
Yeah. You might try it the other way. Sometimes the other way. The other way. Flip that upside down. It's not working. Just give us the
rundown.
Yeah, turn it again.
So this tank is we'll just say like this.
Don't do that. Don't do that. It's standing the tank on its head. There you go. We'll just live with that.
Okay.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Okay.
Hopefully I didn't make you dizzy.
That's all right.
I think I have a bit of a fish problem because of course I went with the beginner platy and mollies, and there's about, I don't know if you can really see them all, but there's about at least 50. She had the platy had babies and then had babies again. There's tiny little ones floating around in there.
Oh, how nice.
See them. So if you got any suggestions on what to do with a bunch of extra fish, I don't know. I don't want to overstock it. I mean, of course, I have it pretty.
You're not close to overstock. You could have 100 times more fish in there that size. Then you might begin to be getting overstocked. You're not close.
Cool.
With that
Yeah,
size
and
fish, what size tank is it?
55.
Yeah, with that size fish, you could have easy 200 to 300 without any trouble at all.
Cool.
I
So
would
a lot
shoot
of
for
these
that.
plants
Go
are
ahead.
cuttings from your original stem plant package that I got, and I
Oh,
brought them over to this tank. So they're
nice.
doing pretty well and paying dividends, if you will. So
Right.
the
Very
the
cool.
one Molly, I don't know if it's pregnant, if she's pregnant, but she's got the Popeye kind of thing going on, and so I don't know if it's just because she's pregnant or she hit her head or something, but so yeah,
She
that's
looks
that. And I got
pregnant. I would say she's pregnant. They might put
yeah,
her
she's
in
pretty big.
a hospital tank with a little bit of salt,
Yeah, I
about
might have to try that.
1 to 5 gallons. If she's got bacteria, that'll control it.
Cool. And then I showed you this one before, but maybe some of the others haven't seen it, so I'll show you this one. Oh wait, here's my father fish.
Love it.
Got him on my
Nice.
water jug. And then this is this is my original one. I actually spent more time putting this one together. I wish I would have done the same with the other, but yeah, it's a fun
Yeah,
one.
that's great.
So,
Nice tank
I like your diver guy. That's pretty cool.
and fun.
yeah, I thought it was pretty unique. So yeah, appreciate
Well,
all
thank
the
you.
advice.
You bet. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. That's a nice tank.
That is a nice tank.
Yeah.
I love platies.
Right.
I
Yeah,
haven't
they're
tried Molly's yet.
fun. I knew this was gonna happen, but
Right.
you know,
It'll be
obviously
just
when it
fine.
comes, yeah,
Yeah, more plants. Get the plants really jumping up. You can fill that tank
yeah.
up with plants.
Yeah, this thing's been going for probably 2 months or so, and just slowly been taking stuff from the other tank. I bought a few, you know, the larger plants, but
You're doing
and I
well with it.
propagated.
It looks fine. Yeah.
Cool. Well, thanks
Well,
for the
thank
time.
you.
I
Thank
appreciate
you so
it.
much. You bet. Take care now. Bye for now.
All right.
All right. Who we got here? Fixed up.
Fired up Fraser.
Fired
Hey,
up
Father
Fraser.
Fish.
Hey, Fraser. How are
Hey,
you?
I'm doing well. Thanks for having me on.
Oh, you bet. We're having a lot of landscape problems here. Turn your camera sideways. Let's see if we can get a landscape view.
Is that better?
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
Can you guess what I have in here?
Well, I can say, tell me.
These are
Piranha.
red, blue Colombian tetras.
Oh, how nice.
Yeah, I've got about 20 in here. What do you
You
think?
got a
About
real school of them there, don't you? Yeah. That is so cool. A school of fish is so cool.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, I love them. It's so peaceful to watch. They are very
Right.
aggressive feeding. Yeah, it's a joy to watch them and have them.
Yeah, somebody posted a video today that said that the best schooling fish was the rummy nose.
Oh, those are
I
nice.
think
Yeah,
they
school
all are. Yeah. That's really, really sweet. I really like it.
You said earlier, are they piranha? They kind of look like piranha. They got the same
They
type
do,
of body.
don't they? Yeah. Same body shape.
Maybe I found a fish that looks like a piranha that I can actually have in Florida.
Yeah, right. True. Yeah, they'll lock you up for life in Florida if you have a piranha.
Yeah.
Is that illegal
They
there?
really, I mean,
Oh,
they're
yeah.
dreadful. $10,000 fine.
Really?
Yeah, it's
Yes,
insane.
Yeah, it's insane, but I'm not even going to try to get a piranha. I might eventually get something that looks like one because I don't want to get in trouble.
They don't even allow them to be transshipped through Florida. they cannot enter the state.
So why is
Even
that?
well, because they're panic stricken about them getting loose in the water system.
Hmm.
Not
So
that they would survive, because they can't tolerate water below 70 degrees. So they would absolutely not survive. Not even in the Everglades would they survive a full year. But it demonstrates the mentality of fisheries and government. They're reactionary.
yeah, piranhas they're nice, unique fish, right? The red belly piranha. But my only thing about them is they're not that active. They kind of just
No, yeah,
hang
that's
at the
true. They
bottom of the
get
tank.
big. They get pretty big. Even the red bellies get big.
I don't know if you can see it. My finger's kind of pointing towards it. I've got a Synodontis catfish underneath that Anubias plant, and that's a
Nice.
leftover from my. I used to have a 125-gallon Malawi cichlid tank that I had to get rid of just because they were getting too big. I had fish in there that were too big for the 125-gallon, and got busy with work and couldn't maintain it as much as I used to. So, but this small catfish I still kept here. He's kind of cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got a bunch of them here. They are a nice fish.
He's shy
Great
though.
tank. Thank
Yeah,
you,
that's
Fraser.
Yeah,
Very
thanks for having
nice.
me, guys. Cheers. Have a
You
good night.
bet. Bye-bye. Who we got here? Eric.
Coffee.
Hello.
Eric Coffee. Hello, Eric. How are you?
Good. How you doing?
Oh, there's a beauty. Look at
Wow.
that.
Love your
That looks
tank.
like a father fish tank to me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I shared it on here a couple weeks ago. It's been up for 3 weeks. So the plants are really
Wow.
starting to come in,
Yeah,
especially that
looking
lotus
good.
in the front there.
Oh, they're something, aren't they?
Yeah. So
Nice. Is that a
these plants
sword
are
or?
really filling in back there. Yeah. The one in the back is definitely a sword. The one in the front, I think it is. It just has a completely different shape than
It's a
the other one.
different leaf. Yeah. Might
Yeah.
be
Yeah.
But it
Brazilian
took
or
off.
something. I think they're pretty. It's a
I
pretty
want to get
plant.
more plants in here, I think, but I don't know if I should order another stem plant package
No,
or should I
I
clip
would
these
not.
and replant?
Yeah, I would order the rooted pack probably.
Okay.
That'll give you
So,
cryptocoranes and Vallisneria swords, that
or
kind of stuff.
more for like background plants or
Well, there are a lot of crypts that are low growing in the front.
yeah, I think I need some more in the front. Um,
That's a nice package. It's got a lot of variety in it.
okay,
That's a
cool.
pretty plant. There really is a pretty plant.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
is.
I got that from a local fish store here.
Yeah, it's very
Wow.
It was
nice.
just,
I'm
yeah,
not sure I know what it is.
the
Maybe
root
somebody can
system on it's
identify
pretty
it.
aggressive too. I don't know.
It
It
looks
has a
like a
lot.
sword. It's growing like a sword.
Yeah, it had one like real round leaf on it compared to these other leaves that ended up dying. The leaf
Huh.
did, but it was like a
Huh.
completely different shape, leaf than everything else.
That's odd.
Yeah,
A
but
radican. Zathkiel thinks it's a radican. It
a
is a
radican.
sword, no question. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, Radican.
all right. Well, yeah,
Pretty
just doing a
plant.
quick
Nice.
update. Just like I said, it's been 3 weeks and the plants are really starting to fill in the height that I was wanting to get
Yeah,
up to the top.
it's looking really good, Eric. I like it.
Thank you. Fish are
Very
all
nice.
doing good. I'll be adding a few more
Pretty
fish.
tight.
I got a couple mysteries the other day. I got this guy right here, pretty good
Right.
sized mystery.
We just
He's having
listed
fun in there.
males this week. Yeah,
Oh,
we're
did
gonna
you?
be
Okay.
selling. We're selling mysteries and what's the other one, Dana?
Ramtorns.
Ramshorn, right?
Are those the
Thank you, Eric,
what's is the one
very
that
much.
digs it through the sand?
That's an MTS.
Okay. All right. All right. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Take care.
You're welcome. You too, you guys.
Yeah, that tank was amazing, and that sword, that's a gorgeous sword.
Yeah, it is pretty, isn't it?
Mhm.
Oh, somebody's. Oh, that's Eric still with us.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of beautiful tanks tonight.
Yes. Oh, hit the
I've never.
doldrums.
What'd you say?
He says we've hit the doldrums. Let's see, who's this? Giving a wrench to Granderbeak. Granderbeak. Just planted your stem pack. Amazing how much more active my white clouds and X-ray tetras became.
Mhm.
Very nice.
Yeah, it's amazing. Any of the tetras that I've added to a tank that has actually planted, it really makes their behavior more natural. My neon tetras now are thriving because they're in a planted tank.
Right. Mary's here. Mary Vellet. Jay Malloy. ABC. Corey Atkins has an ugly tank with pretty fish. I know all about that. I'm good at that. Standard Aussie needs a wrench.
And Tanner said that he ordered the bag of leaves from Phillips and can't wait for them to come in. Keep me
Yeah.
updated on that. I want to see how those go.
Somebody asked me today about that,
Mhm.
and I am no longer doing leaf culture because I cannot do nearly as quality a job as Phillips is doing. I mean, he really has focused on it in a way that is extremely impressive.
Yeah, it is.
He's got a he's got a professional operation going. It's I just got a couple of vats. He's got dozens of them, and is culturing and doing just really excellent work with them. Darb wire dangerously close to filling 90 gallons.
Wow.
Planning ahead for hills and valleys.
That's going to be amazing.
Hard to say. Yeah, once you got it up, it's hard to change. That's true. I really need to figure out how that kid did his
Yeah.
raised bed. That was so impressive.
Yeah, it was.
It was NC, was it?
Yeah, I think it was NC. It was either NC or I
No,
think
it
his
was
name
before
Brandon the
NC.
nature guy. I think.
Yes,
Yeah.
right. Did I restock the driftwood? Yes, I did, and I'll be listing it first thing in the morning. One has a pond 7x4 full of plants. The water on the here, okay, it's 7x4. How deep is it? How deep is your pond, Juan? Because depth in a pond is critical. If you've got it 2 feet deep, then the bottom will stay cool, even though the surface gets hot. Kavi wants to know if you can add gravel, sand, and soil in equal proportions. No, that would be a recipe for disaster. Um, get on the show and look at the formula. Learn what the formula is. The dirt section, the soil, is not simply potting soil or any other kind of soil. It is a composite material of several different ingredients. And it's important to know what they are. You can play with them, but it's important to know what they are and why. Um, because it matters having that composite.
Mhm.
It was nice having you up, nature guy.
Yeah, it was. If you have a channel, I would love to see you do a video on how you did that because that was amazing.
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be a great video.
Hmm. Actually, if he has a channel, he can post it here. I'll subscribe because I want to see how he did that. I've never seen
Yeah.
anything like that. Oh, he just posted it.
Oh,
Subscribe.
good. You got me.
Yeah, that's just I never thought about doing something like that. That's so outside the box, but looks so natural.
Yeah. Can you put a card up?
On
A
my end, I
card?
can't. I can upload a slide and you can put it up though, but it won't let me on my end.
Really?
Try.
You
Yeah, it
got
only
two
has.
of them.
It'll let me upload them, but I can't bring it up.
Oh, I can bring it up.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can upload some of the slides. Let's see what we got here.
So do the rooted one or the which one is that?
That's the rooted one.
That's a really yeah. We have sold nearly 100 of these in a couple of weeks, about 3 weeks, and they are absolutely remarkable. You get big plants as well as some very small plants. Some of the crypts are 2 inches tall, and some of like the jungle val is 2 feet long. So you get a huge variety of plants. Vallisneria, sword, and cryptocarine are the primary, and there occasionally are some other things that we're able to get in there. But that's such a good package. You, if you're looking to do something with, if you need plants, that's a great one to do. As a second level, I would always start with stem plants because you're guaranteed that they're going to survive. Rooted plants are a second level plant. Once a tank's established for a month or so, then you can go with rooted plants. All right, who we got here? 3G. What
Hey,
are we
Buster.
looking at here? How are you?
I'm wonderful.
Yes,
It's
you are.
an algae
An
mess.
algae, an algae tank. Yeah, I went
Awesome.
in. Yeah, I went into my brackish water tank this afternoon. It was all algae, and I just started swirling the net. And when I was through, there was no algae left in there. A lot of debris, but no algae. So I don't know what it's going to do now. I don't have any. I got to get out and collect some macroalgae,
I
some
can send you
nice.
some.
That's true. You've got them down there.
Yeah, actually, I've got some. I can never pronounce it right. I want to call it Cheeto, but it's like Chico or something like that.
Yeah,
Brackish
see
water
the
algae.
there. If you can get out, if you can get out to the coast, like to the Gulf,
Hmm.
on a sand flat. It's amazing what's out there. Beautiful, beautiful macroalgae. I
Oh,
need to get
wow.
somebody collecting for me.
Definitely.
So tell us about this tank 3G.
Well, Father Fish, I was just coming in to fill in, and I thought you might want to look at something different. This is one of my breeder tanks. This is one of my
Okay, what do
breeder
you have?
tanks,
Yeah.
and
What?
there was plants in there, and they still are underneath that algae, but it's just taking over, and it looks like a big green cloud, and I love it.
So you've got egg layers in there?
Well, actually, those are tiger limia.
Tiger limnia. Okay.
Yeah, they're live bearers,
So there's
but they're
they're live there. Yeah.
yeah,
Nice.
but they really like to eat their babies, so this helps the
So
babies
that
get away
yeah,
from them.
yeah, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, moths like that is really good for egg layers too, like rainbows or any of the tetras, because they're egg scatterers. And those
Right,
eggs will get down in there. Even the like the rainbow eggs are adhesive, so they'll stick to the plant. But if you put a lump in there, let them spawn for a couple of days, take it out and put it in a separate tank. Within days, it'll be full of babies.
right. And that I used to before I put the limia in here. I had long fin rosy barbs, and
Okay.
I would put two females and a male in there and leave them in there for about a week, and then take them out, and there would be a lot of babies in there.
The hundreds, yeah, right.
Hungry. Yes, sir.
It's such an easy thing to do, and people don't think they can do it. But a
Ex-
tank like that, and here's the problem: a tank like that is critical to being able to do it. But too many people look at that and get turned off by it because
Right,
they just don't understand what it is.
right. It's and
That's
that's a.
what
I'm sorry. It's a
most
20 long.
natural environments look like that.
Yes, sir. Exactly. And I have two of these tanks that are like this. I have one next to it, and it's not quite as good a shape, and the glass is kind of dirty. But I have some Kubatai raspberries in there,
Oh, nice.
and they I
What's
need to
that on
scrape
the
it off.
glass?
Sir,
What's that on the glass?
it's like algae, kind of like a hairy
Oh,
algae.
okay. Okay.
It's just I
Yeah.
hadn't scraped the glass. This is on the very bottom of the rack, and I hadn't scraped it in a while.
I see. Yeah.
Here's some goodies.
Oh my. I have some of those. What species is that?
Amica splendens,
Yeah, I've
but
got some
split
of
tail
those.
butterflies.
I've yet to have babies from them.
Oh my, look. I mean, if you look right over this grass here, there is a bajillion little babies in there.
Oh, look at them all. Wow.
Oh, wow.
And when they come
Nice.
out, they're too big for the parents to eat when they're
Right.
born. So they don't eat them at all.
Wow.
I'm showing
Nice.
y'all my bottom tanks right now, I guess. These are all
Huh.
on the bottom.
Right.
Those fish never stop moving.
That's true. They don't. They're amazing, aren't they?
They are amazing.
Well, thank you, 3G. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Glad to come up and fill in.
You bet. Thank you. Bye
Yes,
for
sir.
now. Okay, who we got here? Oh, we got a bunch of people in. We get there were two, and now there's one. Let's go. Oh no, here we go. Who's this? AM Monster Fish.
Hello.
There you go. You got it.
There we go.
Nice. Oh,
This is my first planet.
oh my God! Look at them.
Wow.
How many you got in there?
I have 18,
How
Wow.
big is that tank?
90.
And so they're what, 4 to 5 inches?
Yes.
Wow. Stunners.
Some of
Where'd you
them are
get
a
'em?
little bigger. Some of them are about 6 and still
That's
staying
some
good and round. They
nice strain.
actually, I've been keeping them in clean water like everybody always did for a long time, and neutral waters like that. And it's like, I started seeing your videos, so I set this one up and I put them in here. And,
Well, they look great.
well, I learned with Discus, you keep them in schools and they do so much better.
Huh.
And then I got some cardinals in there. There's a couple rummy nose running around.
Do you know if
Little
these
fish
are
in there.
Far East? Do you know where they're from?
These are mostly from Hans Discus out of Maryland.
Oh, really? He's
Yeah,
right down
so
the
they're
street.
Scheckler Discus.
No, they're not. How long have you had them?
I've had some of these a year, maybe 2 years.
I don't think they're Schecklers.
Okay.
He's not doing Scheckler anymore. He's importing Far East. Scheckler is now being run by Super Cichlid,
Okay.
which is in Delaware. The Hans has actually crossed the line. He's about 30 miles from me. And he's
Ah,
actually in Delaware, right over the line in Delaware.
okay.
They're
Well,
stunning.
I'm in PA,
Oh, okay. I've
and
had these fish.
I actually have about almost 3,000 gallon downstairs of fish.
Oh my word. Where in PA are you?
I'm in Johnstown, PA.
Okay. Are you
Which,
active in a local club?
yeah, I'm with the Pennsylvania Aquarium Society.
Where did they meet?
At a fire hall above Monroeville.
Monroeville. See if they'll invite me to come speak. I've been speaking to all the local clubs,
Okay.
and it's a lot of fun.
I did
And it
have
would be
one
a way.
question.
Yes.
My pond downstairs is 10 by 5,
Okay. How
and
deep
I
is
want to make that with the substrate and the plant. You know what I mean? I want to give all my fish a better life. I'm going to go through all my tanks. I got a 300 to do, a 220 to do, a
Wow.
180 to do, a 150 to do.
Nice.
I have
Wow.
everything from silver arowana to pacu. I have iridescent sharks. I have stingrays. I have uru. I have angelfish,
You got
Bavarian rams.
Waru's one of my all-time favorites.
Oh yeah, I love them. I have orange waru and I have regular.
You've got the panda.
No, not yet. I have not got panda. I will be getting a set soon.
They're pretty tough.
Okay.
I know some really good guys who have gotten pandas, and they have not been able to keep them. They
One of
kept
my
them for about
favorite
a
fish
year.
is a clown knife. I have 10 clown knives, 5 regular,
I
3
had.
albino, and 2 royal.
How big are they?
Most of them are over 2 foot. My 3 albinos are about 17 to 18 inches with
Nice.
1 royal.
We found a pond, a large pond in Florida that had about 100 of them in it that were 3 feet long. They drained the pond. We got them all out. I had a couple of them in my shop. We relocated them to some other ponds. But honest to God, they were 3 feet long. Amazing.
Wow.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're quite
they're
a
so
bit.
cool too.
They really are. That and the arowana. I think probably the arowana might be my favorite fish. What species of arowana
I
do
have
you have?
I have a 3 foot silver and I have about a 10-inch short body albino.
Oh, really? Wow.
I'll have to get on here another Wednesday.
Yeah,
And
we
then
need to
I'll
see
take
your
you
picture
downstairs
of.
and show you. Lights are out now down there.
Yeah, absolutely.
That'd be
God,
awesome.
we got to see your fish room.
Definitely.
Thank you,
my
A.M.
grandfather and my father have been doing fish since I was a little kid. I'd go up to my grandfather. I'm from Florida, and I used to go to my grandfather's house in New Jersey, and his whole basement
Wow.
was full. And
Oh my.
that's kind of where I got the itch to do it. My father always kept a tank. He does killifish too, and
Wow.
so I'm from a
Very
family
nice.
of fish keepers.
That's unusual. That's wonderful.
That is
I'm happy to meet you, and I look forward to seeing your fish room. And I need to try to get over to visit. I'm not that
Okay, and
far
I'll
away.
I'll post my YouTube link. I do short videos and stuff of my
Oh,
tanks when I'm
wonderful.
down there
Okay.
messing around and stuff,
Do
just to
please.
show off the fish.
Very good. Thank you, A.M.
All right,
Bye for now.
all right. Have a good one.
Wow. You too.
Those discus are just amazing. Eventually, I'm going to end up getting discus.
Oh yeah. Is it Shelley?
Mhm.
Hello?
Hi there.
Oh, I can't believe I made it on here
Oh, how pretty.
because I've
How
tried
pretty.
before and I fail.
I love
Well,
your tank.
you did really well. And
Well,
it's a
thank
beautiful
you.
thing.
I was
Beautiful.
actually wondering if I could move some plants around or is it too dangerous?
No, you certainly can, and it would not be a problem at all.
Like these big ones in the front?
Yeah, is that a crypt? It looks like a crypt.
Yes, yeah. And
Yeah, you could
when I
move that
planted it,
towards the back.
everything was small, so I wasn't really paying attention to
What is
size.
your
And
substrate?
fatherfish, it's
Oh, okay. Okay.
and black sand.
Yeah, when you pull it out, just kind of jerk it gently.
Okay,
Don't just rip it up. Just kind
right.
of do little tiny jerks on it to break it loose, and then it'll come out without spreading a lot of dirt around.
Okay. Oh,
And
yeah.
it'll be less rough on the root system. That's a beautiful tank.
Yeah, it
Thank
is.
you. Thank you. I've always done this outside in my pond and my water
Oh,
gardens, and I never had the
oh,
guts to do it in the house until I started watching your videos.
wow. Well,
And just
you got
remarkable.
you definitely have the touch.
Well,
Yeah,
thank
you
you.
do.
I have a little beta tank too, so let me can I
Oh,
switch?
awesome.
Oh yeah.
I have MTS, but when my daughter moves out, it's going to get worse.
Good.
Can you see?
Glad to hear it.
You can see
Oh, isn't
this
that nice?
or not? It's just a little 15 flex. Oh no, where is it?
You're doing really well. It looks good.
And this is
Yeah,
all just crypt and little anubias
Uh-huh.
and
Nice.
a beta, I guess, is camera shots.
What's the floater plant?
Creeping Charlie, they called it.
Oh yeah. Right. Huh.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, that's the thing
fantastic.
people don't realize about the stem plants is that the stem plants will all grow float as floaters.
Yeah, they just the stem is some of the. I've gotten rid of most of the stem plants in the bigger tank, and there's
Right.
no stem plants in here anymore because they just drive me nuts.
I know
You
what
know,
you
the way
mean.
that
I know
they,
I know exactly what you mean.
yeah.
Ah,
So, but this is just a little. I had to do another one. I didn't have the room, so. But this is
yeah,
also same
Doom Pie
substrate.
Doom Pie has an interesting comment here. That when you pull that out, you can cut the roots back.
Oh, okay,
You can cut off like half, even as
okay,
much as half.
yeah, because that would
Um,
be terrible to replant.
which will make it a lot easier to replant,
Okay,
and it
well,
won't hurt
thank
the
you
plant.
so much. Well, he's just not
Nice,
going to come to
Shelley.
the front, is he? Anyway, some other time.
What's that? Huh.
yeah, he's just camera shy.
Yeah,
Yeah, right. Thank you,
just
Shelley,
being a
so
sticker.
much.
Thank you.
Nice,
Thank you so
nice
much
to meet
for
you.
all your
You
advice.
bet. Thank you. Bye for now.
Bye.
Now, somebody, who is this? Ryan, are you there?
What's up?
There
What's
he
up?
is. Hi, Ryan.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Doing good. I got
I gotta
my
get this.
my saltwater tank here.
Oh, awesome.
Oh,
You mentioned doing a father fish style saltwater tank last week and asked me about my macroalgae. So
yes.
I got some.
All right.
This is
Nice.
my new 80-gallon tank,
Wow.
and
Nice.
it's awesome. I love it. I got
A
3 power.
little crab on the bottom.
I got the
Where are you
strongest power.
located?
I got the
How
strongest
much?
power on the bottom, and then a couple more, and then a canister filter. I keep it pretty simple. Because I've got
Yeah.
like a very high biodiversity in there. I've got 2 big bass that I caught on the line.
Wow.
Uh,
Wow.
Nice.
This is Spot. He's the biggest. He's about 16 inches. He's hiding. And
It's a
he's
black bass, isn't it?
yeah, he's a spotted bay bass. Yeah.
Wow. Where are you located?
And then I've got a kelp bass. That's Bailey. I'm in Huntington Beach. Yeah. So
California.
yeah, exactly. Huntington Beach, California.
Right.
Sorry.
Right.
And yeah, the fishing out here is really good. I love it. So I fish out in Newport Beach.
Oh, what fun.
Yeah, and these guys I use as bait sometimes, but they're
The
also
crabs. Yeah. Yeah.
they
Oh,
just look,
they're very cool. Yeah.
yeah.
They're not nearly as aggressive. That they're like, what do they call? They're the scurrying crabs.
I think they call them
Sand
like
crabs.
spotted crabs around here, but yeah, they got a couple names.
Huh.
Anyways,
Nice.
this is
That's
they
fun.
love to eat the crabs too, so they kind of go through them pretty quickly.
Right. Exactly.
The fish,
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
but beyond that, I
Well,
do still
that's fun.
moving over here the frag tank that you've seen from last week.
Oh, yeah. Right.
Love the frag
Wow.
tank.
Still doing
It's,
good. We got a new
yeah,
can.
looking good, isn't it? Looking good.
We got the damsel over here by himself.
That's a good place for him.
Yeah, exactly. And this is my freshwater tank, the
A
Gurami.
little gourami, a little dwarf. Yeah.
Got a couple bikers running around. There's one in the back you can kind of see.
Oh, yeah. Little guys. They do get big.
There he is. Hey, buddy. He heard me.
Love your Gurami. He looks just like mine.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Guramis are awesome. The colors on them are just so cool.
Mm-hmm.
They really are. Yeah.
And then, of course, the 20-gallon cube with the Milliners. But
Look at those guys.
just thought I'd give you a quick update. You've seen all my tanks, and
Oh, wow.
I did the father
So-
fish method on saltwater.
It's called a pajama cardinal
Yes. Yeah. Right over here. Yep.
Wow.
and a green wrasse. What kind of wrasse?
A Mellinurus wrasse. Hmm.
Right. Molinera.
Yeah, he's actually got a girlfriend
Nice.
right now sleeping, but I'm
Oh,
hoping
cool.
them in the future.
Wow. That makes me want to
Brackish.
keep salt water. Or is that
Yeah.
brackish?
This
Wrasse
is
are amazing. That's salt. Yeah.
Salt.
yep.
Makes me want to keep saltwater tank.
They're fun. I mean, I know it's a freshwater channel mainly, but I like to show everything. I got.
Well, we're going to be doing more salt. I've got a 130 that's going to be salt. Probably it'll be brackish, but
Do
it's
it.
going to be pretty close to salt. So I'll
Awesome.
probably be up around 19.
I'm excited. I'm stoked. I want to see it.
Yeah, me too. Me too. I found a bucket full of rock from Florida
Okay.
that I had stashed under a bush. I found it yesterday, and I was so excited because
Ooh.
I now have a bunch of really nice rocks for that tank.
Yes.
That's going to look awesome.
Yeah, that'll be so cool. You gotta do some aquascaping. You can cut that all or break it all up and then glue it all together, whatever design you want. You know.
Right, right.
That's what I did with this little side piece over here. Actually, it's like an arch with some.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, I'm excited. Let me see how that goes. When are you gonna get it up?
Well, as soon as I got my boat out of storage today. Got it hooked up to the trailer. I can't do it this Saturday. I got another project, but probably in 2 weeks.
All right, I'll be here.
I gotta take somebody with me. We're gonna go over to Assateague. We're gonna get sand and water and get out and see if we can roust out a few things to bring back.
I like it. I saw that the other video you did with your first, I think, saltwater tank where you did that. Grab
That
some.
was a lot of fun. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited. That's the way to do it. That's the way I've been doing this tank right here.
Right. It's great fun.
It
And it gets
honestly
better
is.
and better. Yeah, absolutely.
And I mean, it's food
Love it.
storage too. I'll be honest.
Right.
Worst case scenarios, but no, it's super fun to see everything and just to understand how it works. My dad says I should eat my fish, but I like to keep them and understand it. And then the ocean's so
Right.
plentiful that you can just keep on going back to understand it.
Right. Right. Yeah, and every little thing you do is an improvement on it.
Exactly. So you got to start that process. For me, sometimes I
Right.
think I like to be a perfectionist, and then it stops me from doing anything.
Right.
But when you
You
just jump,
gotta make a beginning. Well,
yep,
and that's a very solid beginning. You get the roots right, you get the foundation right, and you can build anything after that.
yep, I agree.
The power head is going to be better than the sponge filter.
Yeah.
If you've got, you said you have an over the top, a hang on the back, and you
Um.
got a power head down there.
Mhm.
Um, the only problem with bubbles is salt encrustation.
Mm. Okay.
So
Yeah.
just, if that's not a problem, then you're okay with it. But it typically causes a problem because the little bubbles burst and splash out droplets of water that evaporates and leaves a salt crust.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I see salt forming around my tanks in general. Um. So yeah, I use this like a pretty cheap line. It's like a $20 filter. I figure if something does malfunction, I can replace out something.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Look at those bass.
Again.
So cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
they
what's
both
going to be fun? What's
they both
going to be fun is building hardscape in there that they'll be able to hide behind
Yeah,
to
it's true.
nest in.
Some more live rock. I don't.
Yeah,
I understand that the take and the size. These guys are both past the take size. They're a good 15 plus inches. I don't like to take too much or any like rock if I unless it shows up in some sand. But every once in a while. But yeah, I do need to get some more live rock. I don't know. I'm trying to decide where I'm.
yeah. Those guys will really appreciate it because they need hardscape in order to orient themselves in the tank. That's why they're laying on the bottom over there because
Yeah.
they don't have any way to orient in that tank.
Yeah, I mean it is a good like inch deep. There are a few good pieces of rock actually scattered throughout. It's hard to see because it gets cloudy near the back. But
Yeah,
yeah,
you just need something big is all.
yeah, something big. But they're both doing
And
well. See, there's a little bit of a wound on her, but they're both recovering pretty well from the hook. I
they
mean,
look nice. They look like they're in pretty good condition.
yeah, he's in perfect health actually. He loves these crabs. He goes through them.
I'll bet.
Healthy eater. Sometimes
Really?
I'll look over and I'll see a claw just sticking out of his mouth.
Yeah, they're pretty crabs too. That's nice to be able to do that.
Yeah, honestly, it's just great to look over and have it and the peacefulness of it. Like it's all those things. It's all the what's the word I'm looking for? All those cliches, honestly. It's just
Yeah,
nice.
exactly. Right. Thank you, Ryan, very much.
Yeah, thank you. Wanted to say hey, appreciate you.
You bet. Appreciate you. Bye
I'll
for
see.
now.
That's a really cool tank.
Yes.
I love those crabs. I've never seen that type before.
Aren't they something that's,
Yeah.
yeah, California. It's amazing the stuff in California. I've never been out there, but you're right on there. You're right on the ocean, and there's a lot of rock that comes right down to the water, and so you have all this habitat, which you don't have in a place like Chesapeake Bay. There's there because on the eastern shore it's a mud flat or sandbar. It's all ancient sea, so there are no rock. You can't find a native rock on the eastern shore of Maryland. It does not exist. It's just all it's all sand and mud, and that's the bay. You don't find rocks in the Chesapeake Bay, at least not on the eastern shore. Maybe some on the west. Not even there, really. Down around Virginia a little, or
Yeah, I've
way
never
up.
seen any rocks on the beach at Florida. I couldn't imagine
Yeah,
a beach
right,
that has rocks.
exactly. It's exactly the same issue. However, what you do have in Florida is you've got fossilized rock, which is
Yeah.
ancient coral reef. And that's what I brought back with me. There's some
Oh,
really
awesome.
nice coral reef. And yeah, what I want to say, ancient coral reef pieces, nice pieces. Not a lot, but enough to set the tank up.
That's gonna look awesome.
So yeah, I'm excited about that. Oh, what else is going on here? Jay
See.
Malloy. Let's see. Here, the Deus Sacra Communio Est. Greetings. I pour a bit of water from my resurrection jar. Any chance it'll survive and flourish? If you add a lot of leaves, and do that gradually, don't do it all at once. But if you can get upwards of an inch bed of of leaves built up, then that macrofauna will have a place to hide and will be able to thrive in there. It is optimal food for any fish in the tank. So you've got to provide cover for it. Even things like a piece of wood laying on the bottom. Macrofauna will go under that wood. They'll get down into it. The best way to do it is to build up a bed of of deteriorating leaves and mulch in order for the macrofauna to be able to hide. And the benefit of that then is not only that it provides a culture for macrofauna, but it also will provide a resource for the eggs that your fish lay, and they will be able to babies will be able to hatch in there. Oh, guess who's here? Adam is here.
Awesome.
Well, he was. I don't know where he got to. He's a blank. Hi, Adam. How are you?
I don't know what my camera. I got a new iPhone. My camera's not working. That's funny.
Apparently, yeah.
Let me go
What
out.
are you up? What are you up to?
Well, I want to show you the complete changeover to the Father Fish setup is done.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah, I want to show you some
Awesome.
things. Let me try to re-sign back on. Okay.
Okay, sure.
Hopefully, you can get back on. I'd love to see an update on that tank.
Really. What do we got here? Soil. We sell 10, 25, and 55-gallon bags of complete soil, everything in it. Um, all of the supplement is in it, and the variety of types of soil. So it's a perfect mix. It's enough to do an inch in those tanks. So if you have 100-gallon tank, you need 2 bags of the 55. If you've got 229s, 1 bag of the 55 will be about $10 cheaper than 2 bags of the 29. So you might consider that. But this is really good stuff. Only thing you need to do is buy sand and put 2 inches of sand on top of it. Well, I don't know if Adam's going to be back. We got a
Hopefully
few
I'll be
minutes
back.
left. Yeah. DeWitt Jagger. Can I add a few? Yes. So long as you have some cover, some plants that the female can hide in. If you will do this, let me give you a little scenario for how to do it. Float the female in a small container in the tank for 1 or 2 days. The male will begin blowing a bubble nest. Now, you will have needed to feed this female very heavily for at least a week before you do this, and make sure she has a white spot at her ovipositor. That means she's ready to spawn. That's actually an egg. So put her in there. After a day, release her. They will spawn within an hour or two. Once they're finished spawning, then you need to take her out, leave the male in with the babies. He will hatch them in about 3 days. And then you need to feed the babies. We'll talk about that later. I think Adam is back. Yes, he is.
Hey, we can
Oh,
see.
there
Hi,
he is.
everybody. Hi, everybody. I figured out the new phone. Took me a minute.
Look at that. Look at
Oh,
that.
wow.
All right. So if you remember 2 weeks ago, this was a gravel bottom and it was a
Right.
complete tear down and put back together. Almost all of my plants made it. They're all your plants. And then if you go all the way down the bottom, you'll see I put the micro in.
Oh, nice. Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah, I would get more of that. Just keep adding it. Get it built up.
I've got a little
So
bit
you've
more.
got like an, yeah, that looks great.
Awesome job.
So it's got a little more on the sides here, but do you think get out of a complete layer across the bottom, across the sand?
Across much of it, at least. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I can add more. I went to a lake down here in Florida, and I got some really good,
Oh,
old
excellent.
touch. That's what
Yeah.
this is here. A lot of this is like old Florida stuff from
What lake? Which lake?
right outside of Oscar Shearer Park on the other side.
Okay, right. I know it. I know it exactly. That's a great spot.
You
I've
know,
collected. I've collected sirens in there.
what is that?
Which is, it's a salamander that gets about a foot long.
Oh my God!
Wow.
Well, I
In
thought it was
fact,
big
my
because it's a
the guy
area they
the
don't
guy
swim.
who is head the guy who is the past president of the Venice Aquarium Society is the head park ranger at Oscar Scherer. We used to meet there. Pretty Angel.
Yeah, it's on the other side of the park. I don't want to go in the park, but it's on the other side, and same kind of area.
I know right where it is.
But I want to show you
Been
it's
there.
come together. So I think I got my ecosystem built now. You think I'm going to
It
be
looks great. Yeah, absolutely.
okay?
Nice.
Everybody
I
see
love
that?
the
you.
gumballs that you've got in there.
Oh yeah.
That's fun. Yeah, that's really cool.
Awesome, guys. Well, thank you.
Thank you, Adam. You bet.
All right. Cheers.
Bye. All right, we have done it again. One more time.
Been a
One
fun
more
night.
in the bag. One more in the tank. Ah, I'm probably going to go home, go to bed. I've had a very traumatic day.
Absolutely.
I'm beat up. In the middle of all that, a fella came over from the church to talk to me. I had sitting here for half an hour talking with him about the ministry of the church while the girls were back there struggling with rotting plants. They did a good job, and I got them back here afterwards, and I think we were able to save the rooted ones, so that's good.
That's definitely good news.
We're going to be able to get the rooted packs and the specialty packs and the dirt out this week. We will not be able to get stem plants out. I don't think. There's a possibility we'll have some specialty bags. And I might offer those to people who have ordered the regular bag and throw some extra stuff in with it. We'll see. I've really only got 2 days left in the week now to do anything with all that. Well, plus Monday, because Monday will be part of that.
Yeah.
Anywho, well, thank you, Dina. It was fun.
Thank you, Brother Fish.
Always
Has
fun.
been awesome.
And love you all.
Love you guys.
Today's Wednesday. We'll be back. We'll be back Sunday evening for a live stream. We may or may not do a Saturday. It depends on whether I can get somebody lined up to interview. I don't have anybody in mind right now, but that could come up. Love you all. Bye for now.
Bye, y'all. Love y'all.